My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Slay the Spire 2, perhaps? Gonna give me the sly cards? Give me the sly cards on the sly. Ooh. I don't like our paths here. This is definitely the early. It's a pretty early elite, though. And then what? I take an elite so that I can take more questions? Maybe I just take 2 late fights after that, and then a question mark, and then leave. It's not a very good floor for giving us opportunities to get much more powerful. But, oh well. Greater strike and a defend? Maybe I need that to help me get through here. Let's give it a go. It's like playing 50% of an extra strike per strike. See there, I only had to play 1 defend. Oh, it's so good. Vantum at the end of this floor. I mean, he'd happily see poison if we can get that for him. Expertise, skewer, and slice. Skewer does give me a solution for the first elite, at least. Unless it's AoE, but it's still, you know, best solution I have available. Flex Potion, Speedster, Anticipate, and Expose. Expose is a really good setup for the skewer. Okay, 1, 2. Skewer the front line is also enough to take out the Leaf Slime, and now we just have Twig Slime on board. Perfect. Hey, and with the upgraded defend, we don't even have to take damage this turn. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Phantom Blades. Shiv's gain retain. The first Shiv you play each turn deals 9 additional damage. This is an insane speculative pick to make, but I'm going to take that. Beating Remnant, you can't lose more than 20 HP in a turn. Cool. Skewer with full energy is 1339. Could add 8. So I don't have the ability to take out Flykin into the back line here, but I can use Flexbot to use Skewer to take out the front line and then just neutralize the back line, because this is a hard pull fight already, because this was a combat as well. So I can expect to take... Oh my god, that's really unfortunate cycling that. I can expect to take some damage here. Coldness Potion. Blade Dance. Woohoo! It paid off! Our Phantom Blade paid off. I mean, we upgrade Skewer and Neutralize first. Oh boy, that's unfortunate for us. I'll still expose because I'm still trying to pop you before next turn, ideally. Well, that's unfortunate for everyone involved. So Skewer is 33 exactly. Preventing that incoming there. I wonder if... I'll wait a turn before I use Colorless Potion. We'll see what situation we're in. Let's have a look. Yeah, the Eternal Armor is just a better idea here. Take down the front line with damage. Prevent myself from taking any. In the rest of the cycle, we have 15 damage. So if I split out damage like that, depending on when the damage appears, I have the ability to kill the attacking enemy. Great. Set up for the Wriggler in the back line. one strike away from Wriggler in the front as well, and that'll do it. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. Vulnerable Potion. Apply 3 Vulnerable and Joss Paper. Every 5 times you exhaust the card, draw a card. Ooh, Abrasive. I don't really have a plan to utilize that Abrasive, but it's Thorns, and that's going to be really good against Phantom as well. I think I just take it. Money. I'm not hunting elites. You can't make me. Kusarigama. Every time we play 3 attacks in a single turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. So, 48. Not gonna be enough. So I'm definitely well set up to start a Shiv build as soon as the game wants to let me. Oof. Neutralize Phantom Blades. Single defend is the best I can do there. It prevents 5 damage for me to use this Vuln Pot this turn, but I also feel like that Vuln Pot's valuable later as well. I'll save it. Oh, Kusarigama finished the fight anyway. Exposed 2 is good, but Prepared 1 is very important, especially to take it before... take it early enough to guarantee that I can upgrade it effectively. Okay. Acrobatics. Is that a bad idea? It feels like to me acrobatics is what I need, but maybe what I need is leg sweep. What I needed to take there was leg sweep. I'm gonna take leg sweep. Thankfully, I don't even have to redo the fight. Okay. Prepared needs to draw and discard a second card. Oh my god. Toric Toughness is a really good card, especially with Dex, and Abrasive is giving us Dex. I mean, the Peck is also pretty good if I get Strength, which I'm also incentivized to get. I could also just slither the leg sweep. Actually, I'll do that. Drawing that at anything less than 2 costs is ridiculous. Ooh, enchant a card with Sown. Yeah, I would love to get an energy when I play Phantom Blades. Makes it much more playable. I'll take the rest this time. Save the weak potion for the right turn. Wow! That's so big. Yeah, that actually gives me the ability to play the Abrasive there. Just hard play it, because we got a 0-cost sweep in the opening hand. These Thorns are going to be huge for us too. Damn. Legitimately huge. I'll only play one of these shivs each time that it's capable of doing its unmitigated damage. Especially if it also triggers Kusarigama. Prepared, drops 2 wounds. Oh my god. Leg sweep still 0 costs. It's ridiculous. 1, 2... The only reason not to use the Shiv here is if I care about vulnerability on a later turn or Kusarigama trigger on a later turn, but there's no reason to use it now either. Yeah, like it triggers Kusarigama using it this turn. Which I'll use it for. It's pretty reasonable I should kill in this next cycle. Yeah, Skewer's a part of it as well. Okay. I mean, leg sweep at full cost is still leg sweep. Beautiful. Skirt him down. Accelerant, no. Echoing slash. Kind of. It is maybe the AoE I need. The hunt gives me additional card rewards, so I would have the ability to fish for more stuff, but give me the echoing slash. Aerobus. 15 ironclad cards. I think I'm significantly more interested in just getting that neutralize out there. Yeah, neutralize in the opening hand, courtesy of it being innate, and also it doing a bunch of damage, and also having more weaken, and also upgrading to get 2 more turns of weaken. It's really impactful against bosses, and especially elites as well. Okay. If I want to taste the upgrade fires, and more than one of them, I'm gonna have to take a... Maybe I don't have to take an elite, actually. I could take this right-hand side. I do want to take an elite, it's just which would be the most responsible one if I were. Because this and this, with no opportunity to heal between them, feels terrifying. What if this first one's Desi and it just messes me up, and then I get to this and I'm dead? Also, what's worth mentioning, we're not especially... Like, due to our thorns, we can do something against the Entomancer, but we're not especially good against the Entomancer at the moment. Give me more time over here. We might go for one late elite on this line. Maybe. Hell yeah. Oh my god, expose? What luck. Just immediately stop the enemy from tunneling with the expose. Oh, upgraded reflex. Yes. I would... Another upgraded prepared in this deck, and then I'm just thrilled. Ball bug egg in the back line. Okay, we'll expose rock bug in the front line. That'll do. No damage taken our way. Frontline stunned for the next turn. These. R potion. Yeah, significantly less valuable, or more valuable rather than the weaken potion, which got less valuable when I took suppress innate in opening hand. Yeah, I had to entertain the idea that it might be something other than the acrobatics there for a second. Well, because I the insta-clicked acrobatics last time. Feels like the instantaneous nature of Blade Dance is going to be more important. Hell, just the card draw it gave us. Blade Dance. If I deal damage to the eggs, when they hatch, they come back out on full health anyway, so there's no point dealing damage. Oh, you are kidding me. Echoing Slash doesn't have lethal on anyone. Oh, that's bad. I'm gonna look in the power potion. And take well-laid plans to hold the Echoing Slash for a later turn. Yep. All I need to do is hit one of these hatchlings, and then Echoing Slash does all the rest of that work, and it could have done that at any time. Colorless Potion comes back to us. Finish your Anticipate and Dash. We don't play enough shivs for finisher to really flourish, unfortunately. Damn. That leg sweep. Beautiful opening turn. Not a great follow-up. Am I awful at defending? I only have one defense card in the deck and a couple of draw cards? Okay, right. Let's use Colorless Pot. I need to fix that. Use Master of Strategy to help us start drawing down into the draw pile. Unfortunately, in the draw pile, all we find is more of the same stuff. Yeah, I definitely did this to myself. I can't keep up this aggression. We'll just die against the Insatiable if I try and do it. Oh, we might die before then if I try and do it. Damn, I really thought we were way better defended. Why? For what reason did I have that confidence? Well-laid plans, not just fumes, reflex. Second reflex also seems good, but it's probably well-laid plans. First well-laid plans. Especially because I'm not currently discarding reflex enough to actually feel comfortable with it. Not preventing the front line from attacking this turn, which means I've got to focus on trying to prevent the back line from attacking next turn. It's not going to happen. I can't do 54 in a turn. So wait, you're telling me that I do no damage and I don't defend myself? Wow. I appear to have one good card in this entire deck, and it has Slither. I've done it. I've managed to get to... I mean... I guess because we are burning our days, we kind of are... I was about to say are at an equilibrium, and then I realized this enemy is about to make me regret even considering saying something like that. I'll be taking some damage this turn. Oh my god, I misclicked and discarded rather than played. Fine, as long as it kills that enemy. Look, just get me out of here. Get me out of here. Let me rest. Let me try and fix this. Get him! Dodge and roll, not bad. Especially upgraded. I'll rest. And I was supposed to take out another elite. That sounds like a bad idea to me. I'm gonna survive it through abrasive so that I have some thorns against these enemies. Perfect. Hackering Slash gets some. Footwork for additional defense sounds good to me. Okay, we're turning the defense knob up a little bit. Juicy Bracelet, regular enemy counters, and no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Do I need to up the damage of a specific attack badly enough to do it? Kinda skewer, but also... Yeah, I'll do it skewer, sure. I only really use skewer as a finisher when I get it. I gotta rest here, because if I want to continue taking this path, I've got to fight an elite. Okay. Okay. Expose acrobatics through abrasive. then defend, suppress. And I'll Blade Dance for 24 damage, it'll be worth it. I also think I'll probably use the Poison Potion here. Thank heck, we got our Thorns out on turn 1, that was really helpful. Just gonna keep a defend in hand as well. Coming is 32. 1, 2. 31. I can do that. Alright, we got it. Enemy's literally dead. Actually, give me a second. 1, 2. Okay. I just want to increment the Joss paper a little. Anchor, started combat with 10 block. Ooh, Outbreak. But it's up against accuracy. But accuracy doesn't matter at all because I make 2 shivs. I kind of want to take another dodge and roll, but I feel like... I get 3 points of dex in this deck. Yeah, dodge and roll gets pretty good. Oh my god. Stop offering me all of the poison package after I've said no. At the end of your turn, if you have no cards in hand, deal 20 damage to all enemies. Not really a thing that happens consistently with us. Got a lot of draw in this deck and retention in this deck as well. I think removing a strike is a great idea. I think taking footwork is a great idea. I think taking Gorget is a great idea. I think malaise to finish it, especially good against bosses. Exterminator's AoE or Squash for vulnerability to a single target. See, the thing is, I really do need vulnerability on a target. And persistent vulnerability. Exposed doesn't give us that. Alright, thank you for the Squash. Then I'll rest here, because I don't know about the consistency of us defending for 31 damage on turn 2. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. Give me the ability to set up 5 weaken... Oh, sorry, 3 weaken, and then another 3 weaken and 3 vulnerable. Sorry, another 3 weaken and 3 strength down, and then 2 vulnerable. It's pretty good. Pretty good opener. I'll drop Survivor and then just Skewer for 24 damage twice. Hey, 21. That's how much you do below, like, 8, I think. I'd love to play a Brazier, but really, it's just way too high cost for me to hard play from hand. Leg sweep. Yeah, I'm not going to have good defense next turn, so I'm going to dodge and roll. Yep. That's what I mean by not having good defense that turn. Thankfully, I've got a Frantic Escape in this hand, otherwise I would be dead. Footwork, defend. I think I'm going to hold on to Reflex here, because I do need to also get and play at least 1 Frantic Escape this turn, which we got. I have to look at this color spot as well, though. Brow West, Throbbing Hatchet, Scroll. I'll use Scroll, see if I can find Leg Sweep. Damn, dude, for real? You don't want to give me a single Leg Sweep? I'm also going past the remaining Frantic Escapes in this deck that rocks, so... Macro in the next hand and double Frantic Escape. Okay, I'm going to defend and dodge and roll. Take as little damage as I can this turn. Oh, right, we retain cards. Thank heck, we retain cards. I really wish I was retaining damage cards rather than the frantic escapes at the moment, but look, I'll do it. I'll do what I gotta do. Let's retain dodge and roll here, defensively speaking. Thank heck. Leg sweep. Squash. Let's drop Blade Dance on the field and throw a Shiv. I'll hold dodge and roll for another turn. Okay. Are there any... There's one Frantic Escape left that costs 1. All of the rest of them cost 2. That's pretty bad for us. That's basically 2 energy a turn. I just have to invest into nothing. Oh, man. I don't even have vulnerability set up this turn. Damn it. I don't think I'm coming out of this one. I have to keep the Frantic Escape, otherwise I die. Ah. Suppress, leg sweep, Frantic Escape. Best I can do, keep that escape. Good goddamn. All right. Fine. Put me down. I've deserved it for so long. Yeah, I mean, the fundamental problem in this deck is a lack of damage. I was looking for more Shivs to try and support utilizing the Phantom Blades as my damage, but that didn't really happen. I was trying to look around for a bunch of stuff. We had the ability to invalidate enemies, so I, stayed in that fight a lot longer than is natural, obviously, getting to the point where, consistently in the next cycle, we were going to have 3 costs for our plans to escape. So definitely lasted a lot longer in that fight. Just wasn't doing anything whilst lasting that long. A little bit of poison really would have helped. What do we think? What do we think about this one? I do like this early question mark hit. Bunch of upgrades, maybe take an elite, maybe take a late rest. Maybe go double elite at the end as well, even. Shop could be early if I wanted to go for greed. I could also just take Act 1 boss, drops 2 relics, and just Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and get super powerful by Phantom. Because this doesn't give us any bonus to start with, basically. It rewards us once we survive the first act. Okay, double strike next turn is lethal, although it's buff turn next turn. Backstab, expertise, piercing well. Of these, currently, I'll take that backstab. Guess who's back about gets stabbed? Real good for thinning down the field this early. Perfect. Heart of Iron, Snakebite, Dagger Throw, Slice. I'm happy to take the Snakebite. And the money, we got a shop in a couple spaces time. Not guaranteed, sorry. I mistracked the map. I literally just spoke about how we don't have the early shop on this side. Oops. Oh damn, I love a turn off where I can afford to play the Snakebite. Predator, dodge and roll, dash. Give me Predator. Now I need to resolve some sort of defensive core. Let's heal for 20 there, making it easier for us to progress. I'll take the Snakebite upgrade for damage's sake. Two slimes down. Gotta take 10 damage that next turn, though. Beautiful. And we are through. Energy potions, skewer untouchable, deflect. I'll take a deflect as a defensive upgrade there. I will also go for neutralize a second turn of weakness. Shovel! You can now dig at rest sites. Okay. That starts to change our priorities pretty severely because none of these upgrades are as worth getting a random relic. Gain 25% additional gold. I would love to spend some gold before the end of this floor, but should I take a no elite path? Ultimately, what's the question, right? The question is it Flog Parasite in this space? And if it is, how badly screwed am I? If it is Flog Parasite, I'm dead. So no, not taking that line. Give me a colorless. Equilibrium, sick as hell. And it's also another defensive pick. Something we're pretty excited to see. I get more money than that, actually, because of the clumsy... Because of the... Sorry, the bowler hat. Yeah. Yeah, give us that money. Frontline dies to just Snakebite. Sadly, we don't just get Snakebite. All's well. Yeah, especially now. Enemy takes a turn off fighting us. I'll throw a whole mess of damage at you. And we only take 3 more damage in that second cycle as well. Beautiful. Tactician Poison Stab deflects. I think there's reason enough to take that Poison Stab now as well, actually. Okie dokie. I gotta get powerful enough here to not have to rest on the other side of this, because I would much prefer to dig for a relic. Okay. Bellows. Your first hand, you draw each combat is upgraded. And also card removal surface, I'm thinking. Then dig. Centennial Puzzle, the first time you take damage each fight, draw 3 cards. Ooh. Equilibrium is just a better card to play here. It doesn't matter how big the poison is on the enemy, only that they have poison at the moment, because they'll only take 1 damage to it regardless. I'm going to use Heart of Iron this turn. Then your turn off here is when I'll replenish Snakebite. Okay. Great draw for the reapplying of weakness there. Can I get a top of the next cycle as well? Not necessarily, but I'm going to use Energy Potion here. Just so that I can also play out Predator, guaranteeing 2 additional card draw next turn, because the defensiveness of this hand is really important. Yeah, so hitting Neutralize in particular in this hand was like of night and day importance. We got that. Snakebite immediately after as well. We've got this fight. Enemy doesn't have enough time to deal... I mean, as long as we, defend at all, enemy won't have enough time to deal damage to us to kill us before they die. Hell yeah. And then we get the 2 from Lava Rock. This is a run. Oh! Vajra, starting combat with 1 strength and miniature cannon. Upgraded attacks deal 3 additional damage. I mean, it's not like we really have upgraded attacks in the deck, but in our opening hand, if we draw it, that's an upgraded attack. Corrosive Wave. When you draw a card this turn, deal 2 poison to all enemies. Not really a thing I do, although with Equilibrium, I would be able to hold on to it until the right time. Bullet Time would also be a thing that I can hold on to at the right time with Equilibrium, and is our choice. Tezcatara, can I have it? Ugh, you never let me. I'll take Very Hot Cocoa. That's also really good. 4 additional energy on the very first turn is... Ooh. I mean, I just want density of rest sites. Is really good when you have additional card draw on the first turn. Nice. Nectar, you're just going to be doing debuffs, right? Right? Which is the one that gets a ridiculous damage buff? Is it you? Is it Nectar? I'm gonna kill you just in case. I think I need to wait for each fight, right? No. Tag Spray. I take that, and I also upgraded as a priority, because with that upgraded and miniature cannon, we are looking at 10 damage to all enemies twice, which is really important for Decimillipede later in this act. Similarly, I would love to see Struggles, which I see. Start of your turn, deal damage to all enemies equal to the turn number. Oh my god, Bowler Hat for Gambling Chip. Yep, you can add that. I like the additional gold, but more than that, at the start of combat, discard and draw any number of cards is good. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just play out all of these, I think. Yeah, having the ability to kill there seems worthwhile. Second Dagger Spray, also upgraded. Actually, I legitimately believe in it, just because of the combination of the Vajra and Miniature. Centennial Puzzle. There is a shop later on this line, so I'll give you a Power Potion. Centennial Puzzle is good. You know what? Give this in... Wow! Centennial Puzzle gives us Whetstone, upgrades to random attacks, including one of the Dagger Sprays we've taken. And then Lantern, additional energy on turn 1. Can I have bread, please? I'm gonna have to get it from a shop. Ooh, Juicy Bracelet. Regular enemy encounters, rather. No longer encountered, question mark room. Okay. I don't need Bullet Time in the opening hand. I basically got Bullet Time already. Damage AoE is pretty sick when you see it happen. Yeah, it's still worth it. Take the frontliner out. ASAP. Rocky. Do I Survivor a Toxic, play a Toxic, and then throw out a Stab? I actually want to be doing damage here if I can. Yeah, because if I can close... Can I close out the fight this turn? No. I can exactly close out the fight. Block Potion. Untouchable backstab accuracy. I have no shivs in this deck, so... No. Old coin. Upon pickup, gain 300 gold. Hell yes. The other Dagger Spray does want an upgrade, but I'm gonna dig. Okay, we've set ourselves up perfectly to be able to kill the backline Chomper before it actually deals its first turn worth of damage. Alright. Blockbot saves literally a full 12 health here, so definitely worth dropping. Flechette, Tactician, and Deadly Poison. I'm actually fine with a Deadly Poison. We don't need too much poison in the deck to have poison in the deck. I also think Flechette, when upgraded, especially with the miniature cannon... Okay, that's the answer. I kind of both want to take the Elite and don't. In order to not rest here, I'm going to not take the Elite, because also, like, I'm pretty good against Desi, but I'll take damage. I haven't taken a defensive card in a very long time. Ooh, Necrobinder. Domain's pretty good if I can afford to play it. And in the opening turn, I can definitely, and I can even cycle to try and get it in the opening hand. Deathbring is ridiculous. Berry's also really good damage, but Deathbring is like... Yeah, it's Deathbringer. And no. I don't have a reason to care about Reap badly, do I? Actually, I do, because literally as soon as I draw it, it just retains until I have bullet time in hand. It's pretty good. Upgrade my starting hand at the top of the next combat, a thing I already do. I don't want to give you the money here because you might have, like, relics in the next store, so I'm going to have dazed in the boss fight. Awkwardly. X costs? Do I have any X costs? Yeah, no. The answer is no, I don't. Anchor is huge. Cutting a strike out of the deck is huge. I actually think a Fasten's huge as well. The rest of these can stay where they are. Then upgrading Fasten, Domain, Reap are all pretty high quality, but I'll dig instead. Damn. Two of those upgraded themselves. Okay. Backstab Equilibrium gives us the ability to turn around, and then I also just play a Fasten. Oh my god, never mind. I just play out the whole hand. If I'm going to be retaining a card anyway, may as well retain the Survivor. I've got to turn around, unfortunately, and then defend Survivor. I mean, thankfully, I can't do more this turn, so it's very easy to justify just playing Domain. I'll draw an additional card and gain additional energy every turn now. Oh my god, just enough. Poison Stab gives us the ability to turn around, and then I can start trying to defend. Double defend Predator. Take no damage. Draw 2 additional cards next turn. Really busting... Oh, I was about to say busting the opportunity to play out Snakebite here. But also, let's keep that bullet time in hand with Equilibrium, and then next turn, we've got stuff. Incoming is not an amount of damage I have to care about. Beautiful. Bullet time, Deathbringer... Turn around, poison, poison. I'm already taking no damage this turn, but I don't have retention this turn either, so there's no reason not to just defend. Okay, we'll Flechette to turn around. Kind of want to just drop the Reap, but I also know that I don't have to take any more damage here. Okay. Poison Stab to turn around. Survivor, defend, and left hand dies this turn. Right hand dies pretty much next turn. Yep. Poison gets you under your Doom limit. Poison and Doom were pretty cool. Accelerant, Knife Trap, and Grand Finale. Grand Finale I would be able to hold for the right time. Oh, not reliably. I don't actually have a Well Laid in the stack. Accelerant's not bad. It would make our poison a lot worse, though. But also, if I upgrade our poison or get more poison, then it suddenly is a lot better. Definitely starting at non-OP. 999 gold, eh? I think so. There's not that many combats on the field. What if I let her mark 7 combats and I just went and collected? Well, because, like, it's about as valuable as not doing that. Just getting the money and going and collecting value that way. How about I direct the value? Grand. Equilibrium Deathbreaker. Keep the bullet time perfect, just in case we end up with a hand like this. Although, sadly, I will lose 2 max HP for being underdefended. Bubble. That's really going to help our Accelerant. Shivs? Well-laid plan in the opening is pretty good. Well-laid plan is always really good for us here, actually. Sorry. Oh, I'm taking well-laid. Mercury Hourglass, 3 damage to all enemies at the start of each turn. Also really handy. Prowess. A little less so. Leg Sweep Untouchable. Okay. Untouchable? How do I feel about Untouchable? I don't really discard cards. Okay. We'll leave, see if I can run into a random shop to spend the rest of this money. I don't want to have a dead in this deck. I don't want to add cards to this deck. Yeah, I can't finish the... I really wish you could finish the chests with big divinations. Okay, we've seen a common. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't just randomly pick up a full curse. Duplicated, that's huge. No, Anticipate's not that important for us. Okay. Retain a huge hands. Oh, that's annoying. I can't retain domain for later. I can retain Deathbringer though. Flechette sets up for... Boy, howdy. Couldn't get bullet time for the life of me earlier, I guess. I gotta take a full 24 here. Alright. Starting to get pretty scared. I'll take a piercing whale. That's a defensive pickup. Yeah, domain opening hands not throw. Actually, this is all pretty good as is. I'll throw those. Yeah. It got a little worse. Flechette. Take no damage. I've got domain out. I've got fasten out. I mean, you know, how bad can a turn that does all that be? And I only take 2 damage on the following turn. That could have been a lot worse. Should definitely prepare for incoming damage this turn, though. Yeah, I'm gonna hold Survivor. 27. Survive through strike, equilibrium, and defend. Equilibrium uses Survivor to drop a card that I'm already using in hand, and then Dagger Spray. I'm trying to draw as many cards here as possible so that I can get back to bullet time and then play out everything. Sadly, doesn't look like that's going to be likely here. I'll hold Bubble. There we go. Bullet time. Flechette. Bubble. Reap. I almost want to take that snake bite, but I'm not going to. Another shot. There's a little bit of a play in taking Bag of Marbles just for the vulnerability on all enemies removing. But I'll just take a straight remove. Another strike. Accelerant, bubble. Anything related to poison does need an upgrade here. Oh, that's an opening hand. Okay, can I get anything else that helps? It's fine, we don't need to. Oh, so much poison. Flechette, bullet time, fasten, defend, strike. Hit him with everything. So good. Come on, bullet time, get him! There is maybe reason enough to consider that. 3... Deadly poison? No, there won't. I'm not. No. There isn't, and I'm not doing it. And also, I really don't think I want to be fighting another elite this floor. What exhausts that I don't want to exhausts? Just Piercing Whale. Everything else I'm kind of fine with exhausting. I don't want to add the decay at the cost of that, though. Deathbringer would be a great card to hold between this and the next hand. Oh, Equilibrium gives us the opportunity to do so. Suppose I could also do it that way. That's what the Dagger Spray is for, I guess. Skill Potion, worse than the other cards in the deck. All good on those. Got him with the Dagger Spray immediately. Second bullet time. What do we think? I am finding myself cycling for a bullet time constantly. I have to rest. No choice. I want not to, but I have to. Bullet time isn't what we need in this opening hand. That's a great opportunity to pitch everything there. Is the next flight going to be harder than this? Seems like next fight might be easier than this. I'm going to use Power Pot. Do I hit the enemy enough for Envenom to be relevant? Not really. Alright, Tech Tools the trade. Enemy loses all the debuffs I just took so long putting on him. I'm happy to burn out one bullet time here. All of the rest of these, I don't super want to burn out. Like, that Snakebite I'll keep. Choose card, discard. I mean, it's got to be Domain, because I can't play it this turn, so... I'd rather draw that on the turn I can. Fasten and Deathbringer for the weaken on the enemy. I'll keep Prowess. If I don't Snakebite right now, I don't Snakebite right ever. I'm actually using the Duplicator on the Snakebite. It's preventing us from... this is kind of how I had to go anyway. Equilibrium. Okay. I don't want to discard any of these. I just want to play them all out, so I'll discard that. Discard Domain again. Not possible to play there. Let's retain Flechette. Probably the highest upside of a card here. 22 incoming damage this turn. I'll be able to defend that, yeah. Just throw 2 defense straight up. Keep Flechette again. Okay, I think so. 32 this turn is terrifying. Enemy's already neutralized. Okay. Not the greatest fight ever, but we won that first one. Now let's see what this one. I do just care about my... Oh, no, bullet time's not relevant because of the... I would have known to discard bullet time there. Bullet time's not relevant because of the 8 energy we have in the opening hand. Bullet time. Piercing Wail, Accelerant. Okay, we get a Flechette that's not that relevant right now. All's well. So first phase down. We're still not, like, well secured for defense to be... Oh, bullet time, fasten, defend, predator. Full defenses, draws us 2 additional cards next turn, and turns every fasten into... Oh, okay. Well, actually, hang on. 21... it's not gonna do it. We're dead here. Best defensive turn possible wasn't going to be able to defend us on that turn. Damn it! Damn it, old hell! Ka-ching. We got to dig a lot. I was happy with that. Unfortunately, it did not result in success on the second boss. Courtesy of the amount of damage taken on the first boss. I mean, yeah, a little bit more health through there. Maybe it would have come together. For the moment, though, Poison and Doom work well together. A special thanks this episode to Jazzy. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.